man. I appreciate you. That's the trick. A little tune I've been working on. Yeah, man. That's another song I've been learning. I've been learning a lot of bluegrass too. Yeah, man. It's not a race. I've been learning how to play bluegrass, and it's still tripping me up. Let's play that song.
Reaches in his arms
That's Billy string. I can look it up. Let me see. Oh, that's an open tuning. What is it? Alright, let me play with the backing track. Sure. Maybe, man. I play a little bit of everything. Thanks, homie. Appreciate you. Fade to Black. All these Metallica fans. What do you think? I don't know, man. I haven't played that in like 15 years. What else have I been learning? I need to look at the chord progression on that. But, yeah, give me some other songs to learn. There's only one problem. I don't know what a Brazilian song is. Alright, what we got? Let me see. I don't know what that means, homie. I don't know, it sounds like something a bot would say. Alright, let's see. What's the chorus? Is it the same thing? Took my life and I went down. Alright, then the chorus is what? Let's see. Let's see the pre-chorus. So let's see, yeah, it's gonna go. Alright, got it. So it's gonna go. Cool, we'll add that to the repertoire. That's Fleetwood Mac, Landslide. Alright, I gotta hear something real quick. Will this circle be on broken? Boom, boom, ba-da-da-da-dum.
Okay, keep your fingers on it, John. You picked one for 15 years, didn't you? Earl,
Will the circle be unbroken? My and my Lord, my and my. Better, better, all the way in. From the sky, Lord, in the sky. That our loved ones will go in. Go get on you all from there. When you close your earth.
That's some Willie Nelson. Pity Equalizer? Let me see. Now where's it go from there? Boom, boom.
Às vezes eu me distraio. Se eu não me vigio instante, me transporto.
Let me make sure I've got this first. What's she doing there? Hold on, let me hear that intro again. I think I was at an extra note. I think it's just. And then let me hear it.
Às vezes se eu me distraio, se eu não me vigio instante, me transporto pra perto de você. Já vi que não posso ficar tão solta. Me vem logo aquele cheiro que passa de você pra mim, num fluxo perfeito. Enquanto você conversa e me beija, ao mesmo tempo eu vejo suas cores no seu olho de perto. E balanço devagar, como quando você me embala. O ritmo rola fácil, parece que foi ensaiado. Eu não sei de você, mesmo jeito.
I don't know, man. Yeah, they're alright. It's a cool song in D. Portuguese is such an interesting language. I was in Portugal last year, and I couldn't pick up hardly any of it. Prego. Oh, I gotta figure out all these. Alright, so let me see the chords on this. I don't know, man. Well, I'm a dad, homie. Don't worry, I can still rip. Here, I'll show you. The thing is, I can play anything, dog. can still rip, homie. I know. That's such a cool song, man. What's up, homie? Well, it's called Movies by Eternity Forever. They're a super chill band. It's like a blend of math rock and neo soul and gospel. Thanks, homie. I appreciate you. Let's see. Let's look at some stuff I've been learning lately. That last song is one I've been working on a lot. Hang on, I gotta slow this down. This is a little bit too fast. This solo is one of the hardest songs I've learned. Audio still going? Hell yeah, man. Give me a band. I can play some Midwest emo. You just gotta give me a band. But that's Chon. Oh, I kind of want to keep it in the clean, like think like Strat tones world. I don't want to switch because then I got to change guitars and everything else. One skill that I've been developing as a guitar player that's really been paying dividends is hybrid picking. So if you're a guitar player, pay attention to my right hand when I'm playing stuff, especially if you got a song suggestion that you know. The whole idea is that not only am I using a flat pick, but I'm also using my fingers. So that's how I was able to get those rhythms, like in that song, it's called Rosewood. It goes like this. And it's not just held to genres like that, like math rock genres. Like one of my favorite bands, Leonard Skinner. If you listen to Ed King, especially on his early stuff, he uses that technique a lot. So, like for example, on their second album, Second Helping, there's a song called Swamp Music. And Swamp Music, it's just a 1-4-5 and E, but the way that he does it is like this. Oh man. Absolutely. And that's kind of like where it started for me, right? Is I've played a lot of finger picking, especially on acoustic guitar. And once I got comfortable using this, then it was just a matter of introducing the pick. The most important thing is when it comes to hybrid picking, the most important thing is to like stay relaxed. I'm learning a bunch of bluegrass right now, and bluegrass is changing the way that I play guitar. But one of the lessons that I'm learning is to anytime I realize that I have a little bit of tension, acknowledge it and try to let go of it. So anytime that you start with hybrid picking, if you're struggling with it, acknowledge the tension and see if you can release it. Because a lot of times for me, it's like in that song, I used to have a lot of tension there. I couldn't ever get it. And then the way you know you have a lot of tension is if you hear this. If you're getting that sound versus you're picking too hard, you got too much tension. So it's really like you got to listen to the details. The details are what give away if someone's practiced it a lot or if someone's learning it. But the details for me are trying to make sure that my finger and my pick sound very, very similar. And I would just start off. Well, that's an excuse. I'm a self-taught player. But I did go to school for music, but I studied music composition. I didn't study guitar or guitar performance. I just took lessons with a guy for a while who toured with one of my favorite bands. And then, I just buy books and I work my way through books and I just follow my curiosity, man, and I play every day, or I try to. I just had a son, so I'm not playing as much as I usually do, but it feels good to pick it up today. So with that in mind, let's play some more math rock. Math rock is kind of like what I enjoy playing now because it's the thing that's making me grow the most. All right, I'm just gonna read the song. Yeah, man. Sweet. Never learned chords, right? That's my problem. Yeah, those are natural harmonics right there. Yeah, man, and like when you're learning chords, like what I would really suggest, I'm gonna kind of give you a roadmap, man. And I've got a video series out. I probably need to redo some things. There's probably guys who did this better than me, but the roadmap is still the same, homie. If you're trying to unlock mastery and have like fretboard fluency, you just need to study the major scale. Like, stop studying all the other stuff and just study the major scale. And what I would do is I would choose one scale. So I would choose C major, and I would learn C major on one string at a time. So start with your A. Because if you know your major scale, everything is based, like if you were playing, Western music, everything is based off the major scale, or Ionian mode if you want to be fancy. So like literally, if you know that, and I would learn it in two ways. Like I'm a classical musician, so I started off playing flute. I've played piccolo, saxophone, baritone, euphonium, trombone, and then a little bit of percussion. And so I come with that background. I learn very traditional, then coming into stringed instruments and piano. So yeah, man. Well, a lot of the stuff you learn on clarinet, you just need to associate with guitar. So I'm gonna break it down to you. All right. So like, In the woodwind section, we learn very classical, right? So you know C major is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. What I would encourage you to do is also learn that numerically. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. All right, now here's the thing. An arpeggio, you know what an arpeggio is? You're a clarinet player. So arpeggio is just, we're gonna go 1, 3, 5, 7, 1. Now you can take, those are just 3 strings. So we can take random notes from those 3 strings and make chords. We could do this. So this is 1, 3, 7, what we call a shell voicing, because we don't have a 5th. We could do 1, 5, 7. So like, even if we do those 2 things together, like it almost sounds like Western emo. We could do 1, 3, 1. Could do 1, 3, 5. You can do any permutation. And then you work your way up. So now we would say, okay, let's do D minor. So we're still going to think in C major though, right? So we're going to have 2, 4, 6, 2. And I would just do that up and down the neck. And the whole idea is you grab a note, you skip a note, then you just learn how to make your own chords. And that's how I write songs too. Yeah, man, and I would just say that, like, I teach a lot, right? And especially before I had my son, that's basically, I was a professional instructor. And the thing that I noticed with a lot of beginners is they treat guitar like a video game, and they think that, like, they level up by, I'm just gonna go get a bunch of experience by running scales. So, they'll sit here and tell me if this is you, but a lot of guys will do this. They won't use a metronome, and they'll just do that. That's their practice. Yeah, man, I'm practicing guitar. And there's nothing wrong with that, but if I ask you, hey, where's F sharp? And you're like, what's an F sharp? You know what I mean? Exactly, that's what I'm getting at. So, the thing that I like really drill into my beginner, especially beginners, and I love teaching beginners because I can help break bad habits, But the thing that I really focus on is making them understand the notes of the fretboard, because if you understand the notes of the fretboard, everything else kind of makes sense. But listen, man, there's nothing wrong with learning tabs, all right? That's still what I prefer reading tablature with standard note notation. So give me the length of duration, but because you gotta like, when you get into reading sight music for guitar, and I'm biased here, okay? Like, I've worked as a professional musician where in theater I was literally given like manuscript and I just had to read it. But the thing that kind of gets wild with that, especially in situations like that, like I would have to sight read, and the only thing you gotta get comfortable with on guitar is positional playing, because this is what makes guitar harder than every other instrument. Like on clarinet, if I ask you to play a C4 or a middle C, there's only one fingering for it. If I give you a piano and say, hey, play C, C4, there's only one position to play it. On guitar, the same scale, check this out, I can go. how many different ways did I just play the same exact thing? You know, that's like what, 6 different ways, 7 different ways. And that is like the blessing and curse of guitar, is that because of the way that we're tuned, we have options to playing things. We're not pigeonholed into one finite linear path of playing something. So, you know, stuff like that, when you understand that, all of a sudden that makes the mountain of guitar a lot steeper, especially when you start truly getting into understanding guitar. Because, you know, like, look, man, you could just learn tablature and play Metallica songs and call yourself a guitar player. That's fine. But if you really want to be a master of the instrument and you really want to understand it and really have fluency and be able to express ideas, I would just recommend that instead of looking at this like a video game, look at it like a language and study the language of music. Because that's the way that I think of it. Like, when I'm writing songs, it's not what random ass tablature can I put together and hope to God it sounds good. I like to write from emotions. Like, how can I take an emotion and form a song around it? You know, like, for example, if I want to play something sad, I know that I'm probably going to reach towards something minor, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a different way of thinking, and it took me a long time to get into that place. And if I could go back to younger me, that would be the advice that I give myself, is like, learn how to speak the language of music, and then learn how to master the guitar as you would your voice. And if you want to hear a really good example of someone who is the master of the instrument, listen to George Benson. The song George Benson, Give Me the Night, there's a part in it where his guitar solo, he's scatting and playing. And the question I pose to you when you watch it is he scatting the solo or playing the scat? You know, like, which one is which? Is he playing the guitar or is the guitar playing him, you know? So I started developing that as a habit of, like, I would do something like, let's see. You know, and learning how to have like that instant connection. That's how I'm able to like learn songs really fast. That's the secret to memorizing songs really fast. Like, I couldn't even tell you how many songs I know, you know, and it's because once you start studying songs, you realize they're all the same. There's just like minor details that we leave out. But anyways, that's the whole idea, is just going. And that'll also teach you your vocal range. Like, for me, I know my vocal range is really, like, it's suited for D major, it's suited for A minor / C major, it's rooted for F major, D minor. Like, basically, this middle section, my vocal cords love it. What's up, man? I'm just talking music theory. You know, so once you understand that, here's the cool thing, is that, like, now, like, once you start doing this, dude, it's like I can just come up with melodies forever. Like, for example, let me just grab a random ass chord progression. Let's do, I don't know, I'm just gonna make it up. Let me think. Let's go. We'll play in the key of E major. That's kind of ugly, but let's see if I can make it work. No, that's too much. Let's do, Alright, let me get my loop going. So here we go. See, it sounds like someone singing. And I say, Boston is a good boy. That's my dog. He's chilling in here with me. And I said, now Boston, you are a good boy. Yes, all right. You know, that's just a simple. Yeah, there's a lot of things you can practice, man. Just have fun and don't overwhelm yourself, dude. I mean, like, just have fun with it. Like, that's why I am where I am, is because I just have fun every time I pick this thing up, and I pick it up often. But I mean, you're doing all the right things. Like, if you're jumping on live streams and asking questions, you're doing the right stuff. You just need to trust in the process. I actually have a really good book recommendation for you. I would buy the book called Zen Guitar by Philip Pseudo. That whole guitar, or that whole book will give you a framework to build from, and it'll start training your brain. Because I know, man, like, I'm so tempted to delete social media from my phone, because it's so easy to get on and just, like, see people shredding or doing the thing that you want to be able to do, and sometimes it can really piss you off. It's like, why not? Why am I not there? You know what I mean? So just take it at your own pace, and understand that there's no substitute for time. There's really not. Zen Guitar, Zen Guitar by Philip Pseudo, Sudo. Yeah, and one last thing, and then I'm gonna jump off here. But if the other thing, like, if you just want mechanical stuff to practice, like, let me give you a practice schedule. As you say, you need to practice. If I had an hour to practice, the first 5 minutes I would dedicate to getting a really good warm-up exercise. And really, like, a lot of times with guitar, the thing that holds guitar players back, especially when they're getting started, is dexterity. So dexterity is like having individual control of your fingers, right? So some of the things I would do is I would start off doing like a chromatic exercise, like. Once you get that down, you feel comfortable with it, you can move that around, like. I should really have my hand closed. Right hand, alternate picking. Once you have that down, then the next thing is to do permutations with it. So I'll do something like this. And then we'll do weird permutations like this. And then we can do something like this. Also notice all my other fingers aren't coming up. This one is. Ah. You know? And then you can even get weird and do stuff like this. You know, and you can do something like, yeah, man, it was hard for me too. It took me months of doing this. But that's the process. That's the process. And the more that you learn stuff like that, the more that things are hard and you take your time to go really, really, really smooth with it, like slow is smooth, smooth is fast, the faster you're going to get better. It feels counterintuitive, you know? Like, for example, earlier I played Chan, and there's a part of it that goes... I used to sit there and go... You know, and just do it slow and slow and slow and slow. And then I developed exercises for it. So like sweep picking was a weakness of mine, so, and still kind of is, but I'm getting better at it. I developed practice routines. You know, then I'll do stuff like this. You know, just doing stuff like that. Alright, well, I'm jumping off here, man. That's all I got. Hopefully that helps you out. At least that gives you, you know, everything I just explained to you has been what I've been practicing over the years. So you definitely got a lot of material that you can work from now. Yeah, homie. And if you ever have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram, wherever. Or shoot me an email, DamianAndyMusic@gmail.com. I got some stuff out. This YouTube channel is mostly dedicated to teaching guitar players guitar tone. But feel free to leave a comment. Right now, I don't know, life is kind of crazy. I just had a son, so I'm not really doing the whole YouTube thing right now. But if you leave me a comment, I'll get to it. All right, brother, I'll see you.